Once you look at this new furniture, this is very nice. Very nice comfy, this chair look like. Coming up right here on the Prime Show with Kwabena on YouTube. I did see Creed 3. It was a great movie. That recap, we're going to talk about Creed 3 with Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Majors. Second, the Nordstrom, yep, they decided to shut down the business in 10 years. That discussion we're going to talk. And thirdly, where it's the Juno Awards hosted by Simu Liu, that star from Marvel Cinematic Universe, 10 Rings, Shang-Chi. He's going to be hosting the Juno Awards this year by next weekend on Monday, March 13, 2023. It's all that coming up right here on the Prime Show with Kwabena on YouTube, starting right now. Good evening, everybody, and you are looking at Brampton, Ontario, Canada, right here on this News 530 Channel Studio. This is Friday Night, the Prime Show with Kwabena on YouTube. I'm your anchor host, Kwabena, and thanks for tuning in this Friday night. And man, right off the bat, let's talk about the Creed 3. I did see on Sunday, and it was boxing continuation Adonis Creed, that he wants to win championships, and with that new brother, Jonathan Majors, that guy, after what happened, like they Adonis beat up this old man, and now these gangs gang up and beat up this old and Adonis Creed from the early back in the past, like when the cop shows up that he's got a gun, and now Adonis runs before cops tell them to put the gun down, put your hands up, and I was like, no. Is that true? That Adonis Creed has run away from the cops after after he beat up, and now these gang kicking and screaming, beating Adonis Creed, and now this guy pulls a gun to back off this man, and now the cops show up. I mean, what? Yeah. It was very fantastic. His debut director, Michael B. Jordan. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking, like, is this story true? I was thinking, thinking, yeah, Michael B. Jordan did it. Very super amped up boxing. Go check him out. And the sign language, I was curious. The sign language, they include this actress with the sign language actress, which is very good. Very good. I don't know how to use the sign language. That hand gesture, yeah, people like it. This hand sign language that is included in Creed 3. Well, Sylvester Stallone is not in the movie for Creed 3. He's in the producer on the credits, and Michael E. Jordan, director and producer, executive, for sure. He does so many tons of great movies, including his director debut ever. That's the first for Michael B. Jordan. Feel free to go see Creed 3. I enjoyed this super beat up boxing. And now, at the end of the movie, and John Street wins the championship again at the challenge. At the, from Dodger Stadium, where Los Angeles Dodgers play 462 games every year. Maybe I'll see by this year, 2023, in the summer. And here's a hint, it's going to be closest by July between British Columbia and Alberta. You know where the players who have more home runs, more RBIs, more strikeouts, and more wins than ever. They were voted for the All-Star break. And you know that city is coming close. Alright, let's get on to it and see Creed 3, Cineplex and AMC. The news update, when I really see this coming, people are seeing this coming, Nordstrom is going to close. It's not filed for bankruptcy, Chapter 11 or 7 bankrupt. One of the CEOs, Eric Nordstrom, had decided, you hear from the appeal by the Court of Ontario, they want to kill the Nordstrom. Nordstrom, why? Customers don't shop there because some people shop not even profitable enough. That's the reason why the Eric Nordstrom in Canada, this division, they didn't make more money, not profitable, financial enough. That's why I'm ticked off because I was shocked and I've seen this coming. Why Nordstrom killed itself to end this division of Nordstrom, a flagship. You guess it, from the All-Star, it's gonna go this July. It's Seattle, Washington. Flagship. That's Seattle, Washington, Nordstrom. This America. And now in Canada, for 10 years, working this division, and now Nordstrom wants to kill this Canada division, like Sears Canada and Target Canada. I mean, you gotta be kidding me. That is a huge loss. I mean, damn. You gotta be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Now Sears Canada, now Pure One Imports, now Target Canada, now Nordstrom. You gotta be kidding me, man. You gotta be kidding me. That's why people don't shop at Nordstrom. And why it's a good thing to kill it. Oh, I get it. Oh, yeah, that's why. They want to bring in sellers. So, sellers, see it on Buy Some Films channel. That is going to take over when Nordstrom is going to be finally abandoned. It's closing before they're going to replace it to sellers. That's why people are excited for this. To revive from Hudson's Bay Company to bring back the sellers brand. So watch that video on Buy Some Film channel. So that's why I realized and talk about this. Why Target Canada failed spectacularly. And I was upset and not happy without that. Damn, that's a huge loss for Nordstrom Canada. And now the online shut down. This online Canada for Nordstrom Canada, this online website has gone shut down. with this shocking announcement ever. Nobody's seen this coming. Media outlets, radio, all around in the news, nobody's seen this coming. ABC, CBC, CTV, CDTV, NBC, Fox, CBS, all the media networks. Nobody's seen this coming. They worked for 10 years for Nordstrom, Canada. 10 years, nearly. 10 years. This high luxury fashion, shoe, clothing, apparel, this high luxury, this store company, Nordstrom wants to kill this scale division for that excusable, for that profitability not good enough, and you want to liquidate and wait for replacement from Nordstrom to Zellers? I don't know. Maybe it's going to be possible to replace Nordstrom stores to Zellers. That's why people in the comments below, everyone needs to ask Hudson Bay to replace the Zellers, to revive this brand that everyone loved back in the early 90s and 2000s. Zellers is the iconic in Canada retailer in this Canada, in North America. What everybody talk about, buying cheapest and go for the diner, which I love the diner, but I haven't when I was a little boy, and I used to go to Zellers with me, and my mom and pops came to Zellers to buy something, and maybe I was a little boy, like age of 5 or 8, something, in Etobicoke, Toronto, not Etobicoke, in Eglinton, where in Toronto, there's a Zellers in Eglinton Square in the early 2000s. Before we moved here in 2004 in our new home in Brampton, Ontario, where they constructed by Starlane Corporation, who makes more millions and millions of dollars of this home investment. That memory I will never forget. Maybe if Eglinton Square can act to purchase the Zellers to take over one of these abandoned stores, including the Nordstrom Canada, is going to close by until June. Not the end of May, but until June 2023. Yeah, June 2023, where the summer begins, before Nordstroms is over and closed permanently and abandoned. Feel free to go check the Zellers and buy some films. Alright, people. So that's that. Not gonna say any more with Nordstrom. That's the end of the Nordstrom Canada era for 10 years. What a huge, huge, huge blow for Nordstrom Company and for Nordstrom Canada. It's a huge blow for this job loss. People work for many years. Sales associates, fashion designs, supervisors, managers, operations. They have laid off 2,500 jobs and employees lost. I mean, damn, that is kind of brutal for the work hard for employers who work for many years since day one in 2000. 10s, this era, and now you want to kill this brand. Nordstrom, I'm not going to talk anymore. So, Nordstrom, Canada, the end of era is coming to end. So, next is go see the new movie is back with the two horror films. The Scream 7, yeah, VI Scream 7 is back on the Scream franchise. Is very, very more spookier, more horror. Yeah, in New York. They film in New York City, New York. So see it. And second horror is thriller and suspense is 65 with Adam Driver. It was filmed by Sony Pictures, Screen Gems. It's a Sony division. I've been a long time fan of Sony since I was a little kid in age of 6 in 2007 or 6 since day one. And I'm willing not see it, one of these two, feel free to go and watch and enjoy it. See these two on Cineplex AMC Theater and leave the comments down below what these two movies do you think about it. Leave the comments. Okay, last but not least is the Juno Awards. It's going to be held Juno Awards hosted by Simu Liu, that star from Marvel's Shang-Chi, 10 Rings. Yeah, Simu Liu and his new memoir book. So you can watch on CBC, and for online, mobile, and tablet, head down to CBC Gen. So let's hope it's better be good than the Oscars with the Will Smith and Chris Rock slap aftermath was uncalled for, and then Chris Rock with his selective outrage on Netflix address this thing, what happened, and Chris Rock slaps back to Will and Jada. I mean, damn. That's gotta be roasted. Brutality. Unfortunate. Yeah, Chris Rock nailed it. It was so funny. The jokes is super high funny, man. With a little offensive with Michael Jackson joke about it. Not interested with that joke. But Michael Jackson is far superior with his Sony music for long years. And the king of pop still lives in the world. Go see it on Selective Outrage with Chris Rock on Netflix. It was very talented man, very respected, very calmly, well funny. This talking about the Will Smith and Chris Rock's situation. This Oscars slap by Will Smith was totally uncalled for, and Will Smith did apologize with his video. He made the right thing, but Jada, no. Sorry, but the people all around the world called you a B word and a predator. Sorry, Jada, I can't stand, but sorry, man. But will I stand? Jaden Smith, that boy, you see that damage. Man, that's gotta be hurtful for the family. Man. very hurtful for the family. Will Smith's family, the Smith's family is crumbling. Oh, with Chris Rock's glass to Will and Jada. Oh boy, that's gotta be brutal, man. Wow, brutal roast like Chris Rock. Anyway, yeah, that was a short episode. You will see more next Friday on episode 4 on the Blind Show with Agyemang. Today I had 1 week off. That's why I didn't upload last week's Friday video for the episode 3. So this episode for this week, March 10, 2023, which is episode 3, this night. So having not a good time with the Nordstrom announcement to kill this Canada division after 10 years will go out of business. That had I was so not happy about it with the profitability and financially not elevated enough. Who killed it? No one. It's Nordstrom did. Eric, that CEO from Nordstrom in that flagship in Seattle, Washington. And now it was Ontario Court of Ontario Court of the Law. They decided to kill Nordstrom Canada. It was Ontario Court. They did it to appeal this bill to destroy Nordstrom because people councillors are not making more money enough to purchase enough to buy clothes and fashion, shoes, jackets, hats, jewelries, fragrance, not performing enough. I mean, damn. I hope Wasamoka will not see me like this kind of upset with the Nordstrom. It's going out of business. That's a huge, shocking brutality loss for 10 years of Nordstrom Canada. Was acquired by Nordstrom, this flagship of Seattle. Damn, man. Unbelievable. That's all the show, folks. On episode 3, right at this time, on the Prime Show with Kwabena Agyemang. That's Kwabena Agyemang on YouTube. The African name pronounced Kwabena, or Kobang, Kwabena Agyemang. In African name, you can shout it out or put it to the Uber, say, drop off Kwabena. Thank you guys for watching, and if you subscribe on social medias, YouTube is Kwabena Agyemang at News130 channel. For Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, The Prime Show _. I'm going to get out of here for next Friday's episode 4. Next Friday, and I'll see you next Friday. Take care of yourself and very well today, and good night from Bye.